Hi, fellow traders. I hope everybody's having a good day today. I ended mine a little early based on everything that I've been seeing this month. Going back this weekend, looking at my trades. After 10 o'clock, I just give money back. Unless we get a breaking news story and I can get a good trade off of it, a stock that has some momentum. But other than that, after 10 o'clock, I'm just giving money back. So today, had a solid trade, started pre-market, took it into the open, um, nailed the move I wanted, tried a traditional trade that I normally take, the trend continuation, but no follow through on it. As usual, pretty much the same thing that it's been doing day after day after day, week after week in July. So just kind of shut it down early. So I'm going to do my recap early. But before I get into it, I want to remind you guys that we are having Sneak Peek Wednesday. I was out last week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so didn't get to do it. But we are doing it. So don't worry about having to register. Just go to my website, click on the logo, and it should take you right to it on Wednesday. So every time I try to get the registration going so I can see, I know who's coming, but not going to worry about it anymore. Just come in, hang out with us for the morning. Usually through lunchtime. That's pretty much when I'm done for the day. And, see if you like what we have going on. Because all of these trades that I'm covering, you get to see live. I stream my actual Sure Trader platform. You see my account number, so if you want to call and find out whether it's a live account, you can do that. I'm as transparent as you get. So just come in, check us out, and see if you like what we do. If you do, then join us. All right, so without anything further, we're going to look at my trades from today. All right, the first trade I took was on AAOI. This was straight off of my swing trade watch list. And as we were, looking at this yesterday, and I said, I'll probably look to day trade it as well as swing trade it. So this morning, when we got the pullback and we were holding the 9 here, that's when I got in for my day trade in this account, got in swing trade and speed trader. But what I didn't do, I didn't get in heavy on this. I only took 100 shares, really, because it was pre-market. Had we been open, I probably would have took 200 or 250 shares of this. But, still, you always have to be careful pre-market because you don't have the volume. And, you have to be careful. So I went in half size on my swing trade. I went in half size here. Could have added, but, I didn't. We're still pre-market. I'm still, kind of skeptical here. And, we held and we had this huge candle at the open. So as we're pushing up, I went ahead and took some off. I took half of it off because I had, sometimes this thing runs way up and then we start to sell off. So I went ahead and caught some here. I waited for this candle and I was looking for a move back up through 94.50, and we got that. So I went ahead and took some off here, and it ran up, it pulled back, and had we pulled back all the way to VWAP and given me a solid test, then I would have loaded up on this. I'd have added 200 more shares to this and then traded it, but it didn't really give me a clean pullback. And in this candle, it ran right up and I was looking for, to move through 96. We got it. I took some off at 96.25. I was holding it to see how far we could run up, but it kind of held here at 96.25 for about 20 seconds. So I went ahead and clicked it and took it off, and ended up getting the meat of the move. I think this actually went up to 97.75. But I wasn't in it. I didn't catch the pullback here because, unfortunately, this demon that I have keeps creeping up on me. I stopped watching this and I started looking at something else to trade while I'm waiting for this to set up. And that's the wrong mentality, guys. You can't do that. If you have a stock that you're locked in on and you really had a pulse of that stock, the worst thing you can do is take your eyes off of it and look for something else to trade while this stock is setting back up. I missed my entry here while I went looking for something else to trade. This pops up, this FL. At the open we sold off, we recovered, rejected at the 20, pulled back, and it looks like we were rejecting the VWAP here. So I got short, looking for the continued move down, testing this 44.60, and it turns back around and retests the 20 again. I'm like, okay, had this bounced on top of this and not shown any weakness, I would have held off. But this came through. It showed some weakness, even though when this candle went up and couldn't do anything, this candle opened and couldn't do anything, and it showed some serious weakness, I got in. Yeah, probably I should have waited for this candle, but I was going based on what I was feeling. My experience and everything that I have traded on in the last several years. And this candle opened and shot straight up, ended up stopping me out. We retested the 20 again, and then we got the fade. Some of the fade that we were looking for. But this loss, I only lost like 60 bucks on this. But the problem is it kept me out of making another couple $100 off this stock. I lost $60 when I could have stayed engaged, stayed locked in, and caught this and made another couple $100. I don't know. I think I probably made 240 to 250 on this, somewhere in there. But I don't post it because it's more realistic once you see it after the trade closes. So once I download it, the Profitly, they subtract the broker costs, the commission costs, and all of that, and that's how much actually got deposited into my account. So that's a more realistic number. So you can just check Profitly or go to my website. All of the trades I take, when I download, it's got a running total of my recent trades, so you can see my wins, my losses, and all of that. So once I got to this, after this, I'm like, I'm done. And I saw HL do the same thing, and it was just a repeat. So instead of me giving my money back bit by bit, I just cut it off. And I'm done for the day unless AAOI sets back up over the VWAP. I'll jump in and take it. If not, I'll just be done for the day. I'll take what I got and we'll go into tomorrow. If I can make $200 a day, that's $1,000 a week. That's $4,000 a month. My cost of living is probably a third of that at this point. So, not a problem. Not a problem at all. And that's just with this day trading this small account. Now, we did have some swings that triggered an entry this morning. IONS. Whoever caught this morning, you're up maybe a point and a half already. These are right off our scan yesterday. We do a weekly scan. Every Sunday we do a scan and strategy session with my swing trade members or students, and we had IONS on. BIVV was another one. Just triggered an entry. You're only up, maybe 50 cents or so on this. The slow mover. This was on our watch too. MSM, it triggered an entry early on this. I know it's kind of small, but these swing trades, a lot of these do take a little bit of time to move. CBay triggered an entry. This is the one I actually took, but we're kind of hung up here. We're hung up between the 794 level, which was a previous 52-week high until we got to today. But, we still have half a day to go. We reached a high 814. If we can push up and close up above $8, we have a chance to keep on going the rest of the week. So we had a lot of activity, a lot of different trades that you could have taken for swing trades. Like I said, AAOI was another one that hit. I'm in that. I'm up, 4 or 5 points on it already. I've already locked in profit on the day trade. The swing trade, I'm looking to possibly hit 100 today or tomorrow. That's what I'm looking for. Will it do it? Remains to be seen. But let's look at the daily chart real quick before we take it off. Here, so you can see what I'm looking at. This was a previous 52-week high, and we had to pull back, and today I was looking for it to break it. So I anticipated the move. This looked like a bottoming one. It bottomed off of the ascending support that we have here. And so today, that's what made me jump in early and look to move up. So I thought we could hit 100 today. I honestly did. But I do need this to close over this 95.67 level today. If not, we may chop around a little bit. But, we'll see. Already in the money. Already in the money. I locked in some on my swing account around 97.50ish. I can't remember exactly when it filled, but I just did a market order. So I did take 200 shares off. I got in 500 shares. I did take 200 off. And so swing trade's looking fairly decent. But so far, looking for a stronger week. I'm going to be smarter about these trades. Your strategies don't work all the time. I don't care how good your strategy is. It just doesn't work every day, day in and day out. This month, the continuation trades just have not had any follow through. We've had some good opening range breakdowns that have had good follow through, but the continuation trades just haven't. So it's like that. So maybe in August, things will come back around. We'll see. But the key is to recognize it and take appropriate action. Now, I could get mad and keep trading and just lose all my money and then some. And then I can just start going negative. Or I can recognize what's happening, sit back, and let everything go. Let the market run its course and just trade what the market is giving me. And that's all I'm doing. All right, so that's gonna do it for me today. Remember, guys, Sneak Peek Wednesday, this Wednesday. Just come in and hang out with us. Just go to the website, averagejoetrader.com, and click on the Sneak Peek logo, and it should bring you right to the free chat room. All right, so we'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. I'll be able to do another recap video, but we'll see. I have live classes that I run all week, so sometimes that takes away the time that I have to do these recaps, but I'll try to continue to do as many as I can. All right, have a great rest of the day, and hope to talk to you tomorrow.